Alright, so this video is going to show how to set up head tracking using the Fat Shark Teleporter V4 and the new DX6 by Spektrum. I tried to find a couple videos online or articles and I couldn't, so I figured I'd go ahead and make it. I looked at a bunch of DX8 videos and it is completely different on the DX6. So let's go ahead and get started here. So basically, we're going to go ahead and turn our radio on, and I apologize, I'm using an iPhone to do this. And there's your opening screen. I'm going to go ahead and tap the roller button there. We're going to scroll all the way down to system setup, and yes, because our transmitter is going to be disabled and we're not going to have our receiver on, we're going to scroll all the way down to trainer. Now you've got multiple options here, but we're going to go wired trainer because we're going to be getting the data signal from the Fat Shark goggles. So click that. You'll see the trainer that shows inhibit. So we're going to click that. We're going to scroll to the right. Now under the DX8 you'd do this mode and this method, but we're not. So we're going to scroll to the right one more. Pilot Link Master, still not going to use it. One more to the right, FPV. Now this is really cool because Spektrum, I think, kind of thought of this ahead of time. Go ahead and click that. So now you're going to see your throttle and your control surfaces, or your 4 channels, are all there. But I'm going to go down here to switch, and I'm going to assign my switch H to control my head tracking. Go ahead and click that. Click next. And this is the cool page where I think Spektrum really put some effort into thinking ahead, no pun intended. So let's go ahead to output channel, which is going to be our gear, because that's going to be my pan. Mode is going to be slave because the Fat Shark goggles are going to transmit to the transmitter, and then that'll relay that to our receiver. And that's going to be input channel 5. Now scale is kind of like your endpoints, if you will, or how much you want it to turn, and then your direction will be either normal or reversed. So if you look right and the servo goes left, go ahead and reverse that, and that'll solve that problem. So that's going to be for pan. Now we're going to go back up to output channel, click it, and scroll to aux1. Now it's already saved the pan, so don't worry about that, don't freak out. And we're on aux1, so this is going to control the tilt. Okay? So we're there. Mode is going to be slave because the Fat Shark goggles are transmitting through the transmitter to the receiver. Input channel is 6. Again, scale, direction, if that needs to be adjusted. So we can go all the way back, all the way there to back. Verify that you have your switch that you've chosen. I like the switch H because it's a 2-position switch. Click back to list. Go back to your main menu. Now it's going to show that because that's switch H. Okay, so I'm going to switch it to the opposite, and it's there. Now I'll switch it back. Now it shows that because the trainer port is not being utilized, nor is there any power going to it, but everything else is still functional. Throttle, aileron, rudder, all your control surfaces still work. So let's go ahead and turn it off. Okay, we're going to turn it back on. Let it go through its startup. So it says that, so we're going to switch it the opposite position. Now I'm going to have to set the phone down just to plug my flight battery in real fast. Okay, so there you go. Here's my throttle. All my control surfaces are disconnected though. And again, the prop is removed for safety purposes because you just never know. So now here's the procedure. Basically this is going to be set up a little bit to the side. Here's our Fat Shark goggles. Look at the bottom. There's our data port. So I'm going to set the phone down again and real fast and plug it in. So now that is plugged in. Now we're going to go over to our trainer plug. you'll see on the back, we're going to plug it into there. So I'm going to go ahead and set the phone down. Alright, so that's plugged in. Now the only thing we're missing is power to the Fat Shark goggles. Okay, so I have power right there. Goggles are on. Let's go ahead and set this a little bit to the side. Now you see I'm looking left and right, nothing's happening on those servos. Okay, well that switch H that I had, flip that. There's my tilt and my pan. And again, it's not set up in any apparatus, if you will, but anything can easily be adjusted. So it kind of gets you a little bit better. So there's looking left and right, and that would potentially be up and down. The biggest thing is just remember that you follow those specific plugging in steps, from powering on the transmitter, making sure that your flight battery is plugged in, then go ahead and install the data port to the Fat Shark goggles right there, plug in to the transmitter on the back side, and then go ahead and plug power into the Fat Shark goggles, again making sure that your antenna is on so you don't burn out the receiver. And then if you don't get any movement, just flip that assigned switch. In my case, switch H. Again, it's off, which is awesome because it actually recenters. So if you kind of get disoriented, so you're looking around, you're over there, and you get disoriented, model starts heading towards the ground, flip it, and your camera will automatically recenter, which I think is a pretty cool feature, so you're not hunting for the center. And basically, to turn everything off, it is the exact opposite procedure. Hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully this helps anybody out with the new DX6. Again, I couldn't find any articles or videos, so hopefully that is a helpful contribution to you guys. All right, good luck, have a great day. Post any comments or questions you have and I'll try and walk you through it.